following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Thompson for two.
Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And good evening and welcome in to the Hive here in Perham as the Perham Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Frazee Hornets, Section 8 to a volleyball playoffs kickoff here tonight. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, and we have Ryan Bowman on camera tonight, which should be an exciting one here tonight. The Yellow Jackets, the number 2 seed with a record of 14-14, taking on their rivals, the Frazee Hornets, with a record of 2-20. But as you all know, Lance, when it comes playoff time, you throw out the records.
Right, and it's no surprise, Jason. Everybody's heard the cliche of it's a whole new season now. Everybody's 0-0, and it all started last night. The football started theirs, and we had the reality. Talking to some of the athletes today of half the teams were turning in gear today or they were going home. And it's just crazy, kind of like how the leaves change in the fall, how quickly these seasons change. And one of these two teams are done for the season. And it does turn up the nerves. I know for myself, even last night, that there's added anxiety that comes with games like this, knowing that there's a definite end if you don't win.
And we welcome you into the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. And you look at tonight, Lance, one of those things you talk about, if you're the Frazee Hornets, you have absolutely nothing to lose. The Yellow Jackets, the target's on their back. It's definitely, they're the team to beat right now in this contest section. I mean, Barnesville's there as well, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying tonight in this Hive, if you're the Hornets, you play loose, you play on the attack. On the other side, the Yellow Jackets, you can't afford to play tight because, like you said, it's one and done.
Right, and it's so interesting to see how all of these things come to play, Jason. It's such a neat, it's one of the great things you can't replicate, I don't think, in any other college, professional, is in high school sports. How do these young kids, I'm going to use kids tonight, how do they come and handle these situations? A lot of these games we see the underdog, so to speak, come out and, like you said, they are playing with nothing to lose. And it takes a while for the team that is the favored seed to come about and just kind of let those nerves wash away from them a little bit and go to work and do the business at hand. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight. And we're not at keys to the game yet, but I think you are driving us towards some of those keys to the game, Jason.
And we'll have those when we come back as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on. We come back after this timeout. We will have your Goose Group keys to the game here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10X in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit perhamrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
Well, good evening and welcome back into the Hive. Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we're just about 20-some minutes away from the start of tonight's Section 8 2A playoff battle between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Frazee Hornets. First time these two teams met was earlier in the year, and it was Perham winning in 3 sets. But the thing about that, those 3 sets, it was close early, and then Perham pulled away late.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, but it had some intrigue to the match even before it started. During warm-ups, one of the starters from the Hornets rolled her ankle coming down on a ball coming across, and they had to stop, kind of warm up for a little bit there. And I'm assuming she's back by now, but it was just one of those that it was kind of an interesting evening. And then all of a sudden, the Hornets came out and really were battling, and they were doing so many things well, and then the Yellow Jackets kind of took over, and I think it was just too much hitting power by the Yellow Jackets, and one of the keys that night was their blocking. Their key was they were everywhere blocking, and it was a double block most of the time. So it'll be interesting to see if the Hornets change up anything tonight to kind of get away from that double block, and if that's the key to the game again, maybe if the Yellow Jackets are up to the task at the net.
It's been about 2 months since those two teams played. They played on September 8th with the Yellow Jackets picking up that 3-0 victory. Since then, it's been tough road for the Hornets. They have picked up a win in recent action. They defeated Walker Hackensack Ankley during the Perham tournament right here at the Hive. But since then, it's been 4 straight losses, all by 3-0 scores. They're 0-7 against Section 8 AA opponents. They're 0-8 on the road. They're 1-6 on a neutral court, and that one win has been on the court here at the Hive. The Yellow Jackets 14-14 or 9-2 against opponents from Section 8 2A, with those losses coming to Barnesville and Hawley. A potential second-round matchup could be the Hawley Nuggets coming here on Friday, pending the outcome of this. The Yellow Jackets 4-2 away from the Hive. They're 2-8 on a neutral court. They're 8-4 at home. And now we go into our Goose Group keys to the game. And if you're, to me, number one, if you're the Yellow Jackets, this is one of those games you have to me, you got to come out and bury your opponent. Come out, put your foot on the throttle, and go pedal to the metal and bury them quick.
Right, and I think the quicker you can do that, Jason, not to say that it's going to take some of that will away, but I think the longer you let the underdog seed or the lower seed stick around, the more they start to believe that they're into that. So look for the Yellow Jackets to go to their strength. They've got a lot of quick hitting in the middle. Morgan Berkman's been fantastic this year doing that. And then you know, when all else is going, you're going to see a lot of Willow Thiel, I would believe, and Jaden Hackle. You know, that outside combination they have there. what I think has been one of the keys to the Yellow Jackets is, and I think it's going to be a key tonight, is getting everybody going. They're at their best when the Pilgrim sisters and Willow and Jaden and Morgan and all of the back row, they're all involved early. And once they get involved, they just kind of feed off of each other. And I've noticed that about this group all year long. The more they get involved, the better it goes for them. And then it's just contagious and everybody wants to hit. So my keys to the game is get everybody touches early, and let's get rolling if you're the Yellow Jackets.
Those are your Goose Group keys to the game. Coming up after this timeout, we will have your J&L Nutrition backyard starting lineups here from the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood with expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wababy?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Welcome back into the Hive as the Perham Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Frazee Hornets here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. Now we'll take a look at our J&L Nutrition in the backyard starting lineups. First, for the visitors, the Frazee Hornets. They have a junior outside hitter, number 1, Elsie Rance. A junior right side hitter, number 6, Ryan Eckert. A senior middle hitter, number 7, Katie Vegan. A senior center, Madison Olson. A freshman middle hitter, Jaden Sonnenberg. And a senior outside hitter, number 16, Marcella George. The libero tonight is a junior, number 10, Haley Selly. Head coach of the Hornets is Molly Fairbanks. The Yellow Jackets will start like this with the junior outside hitter number 2, Kennedy Pilgrim. A junior setter number 11, Lainey Wacker. A junior outside hitter number 13, Jaden Heckel. A senior right side hitter number 14, Olivia Pilgrim. A senior middle hitter number 15, Morgan Berkman. And a junior middle hitter, Willow Thiel. The libero tonight is senior Mallory Greif. It's your starting lineups brought to you tonight by J&L Nutrition and The Backyard.
Yeah, and it's been a long time since I watched the girls play at the tournament, but they've been on the road a lot, Jason, and we haven't had a chance. You don't get to see them in their home environment and whatever. So this has to be a good feel for them to get back, host this game, and hopefully a game on Friday night as well. And it's just nice to play at home. I know the comforts of home, and it's not far down the road coming from Frazee, but it still takes you out of your rhythm. It's not your locker room. It's not your gym. It's not so many different parts to it. So, we talked a lot about that keys of coming out and showing your will and doing those sorts of things, but it sure is nice to be at home when you're starting out with those things, and it just seems like it's a comfort level too. When things go a little astray for you, you're at the comforts of home and you're surrounded by your fan base, and so hopefully the Yellow Jackets take advantage of all those things tonight and come out and play very well.
Section 8 2A playoffs. It's a very unique section this year as we take a quick look at the matchups going on tonight. In the north, the number 1 seed Roseau taking on Red Lake. Park Rapids, the number 4 seed, taking on Warroad. Thief River Falls is the 2 seed. They're taking on Crookston. And East Grand Forks takes out Monaga in the 3-6 matchup. And that side of the bracket, there's only one team with a winning record, and that's East Grand Forks at 14-12.
Yeah, and that's really has to be uncommon, Jason. And it just seems like that's the way things are going right now is you get to one side or one section and everybody seems to be good. And then if everybody's down, they're all kind of a little bit that way. And we talked about this the other day. Is it really, I think there's a lot of, it's a really even field this year. And with that, it makes for a really exciting tournament because I don't know if there are a ton of upsets. When you look at the records and you look at how they played each other, when you have a 4 and 5 and they have identical records, usually there's some separation there. Like, here's the reason 4 is 4 and 5 is 5. We don't have that this year.
Well, you mentioned the 4 and 5 matchup on the north. They're both 11 games under 500. Now, on the south side of things, Barnesville earned the number 1 seed. They got a bye. They're 17-9. Of course, we have Perham tonight at 14-14, taking on Frazee at 2-20. The 4 and 5 matchup is Pelican Rapids at 9-15, taking on DGF at 9-19. And the 3-6 is Holly at 16-10, taking on Fergus Falls 6-21. So yes, as we go through those numbers, there's only 3 teams with winning records. So that also goes to show and talk about the one thing that's always gets brought up in the winter is when they seed 1 through 16. They don't do that here in volleyball. They go north-south. So a lot of people are talking about could be a potential final. Not want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but it's going to happen in the semifinals if it's Perham and Barnesville. Both teams get to that spot. But either way, they have to take care of business. And as the Yellow Jackets, I know they're thinking one game at a time.
Exactly, and that's the only mentality you can have when it comes to tournament time. And I know those debates have gone on. We've had them with ourselves here, Jason, talking about the good and the bad of seeding 1 through 16. Travel on a Wednesday night could be a really long ways for somebody, and that's one of the sides. The other side is if you're going to have a true Section 8AA tournament, why wouldn't you go 1 through 16? So I think you can make arguments on both sides. What's best for kids? What's best for the sport? What's best for? But that's all said and good, and we can share a cup of coffee and debate that all we want. This is what it is, and either way, you have to win enough matches to get yourself to the state tournament, and you have to beat everybody anyways. It's just maybe this year one side's a little tougher than the other.
And it all starts tonight with Game 1 here in the Hive. Winners will play here. If it's the Yellow Jackets, they'll be back here on Friday nights against either Holly or Fergus Falls. And if that's the case, we'll have that for you here on Magnitude Sports. But we'll take a timeout. Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Well, welcome back here to the Hive as we get ready to go. We're still moments away from the start of tonight's 8-2A playoff clash between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Frazee Hornets. Good atmosphere here in the Hive, and a lot of that goes to the credit of the Perham Pep Band under the direction of Matt Lamb. They've done a great job. They were outstanding last night at the football game. Here again tonight, getting everyone fired up.
I was going to say, it's nothing better than hearing a really good high school band, and Mr. Lamb and the crew are doing a phenomenal job, and they've battled the elements to be outside for the football games every time, and I know we certainly appreciate their efforts.
As we get ready to go for this one, Lance, we touched on it with the Goose Group, keys of the game. I think we said this is a key for every game also. It might be an inside joke now too, but it's gonna be more, I think, for Frazee is a serve receive game. They got to try to get in rhythm right away against this Perham squad and get Perham on their heels.
It is kind of an inside joke between us, Jason, as we were new to this. I think it's the one thing we really understood. Now I think we've figured out how important it really is. It's kind of like shooting free throws in a basketball game. If you got to make those easy ones, and again, I think you're spot on. I think if you're Frazee, with the power that Thiel and Berkman and Hackle and all these ladies come with, they got to have a real good serve-receive game tonight, or it's going to be tough for them to get going. And again, with that, no more free time, no more free ball over. So we're getting close here.
We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
some done with your hair?
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. We'll bring you all the action with Brian Bowman helping us out as well tonight. We thank him for his efforts here tonight as the Yellow Jackets are being introduced to the crowd here. Starting lineups again: Elsie Ratz, Ryan Eckert, Katie Vigan, Madison Olsen, Jaden Sonnenberg, and Marcella George. The libero for Frazee's Haley Selly. For the Yellow Jackets, it's Kennedy Pilgrim, Lainey Wacker, Jaden Hackle, Olivia Pilgrim, Morgan Berkman, and Willow Thiel. The libero tonight is Mallory Greif. We thank you for tuning in to the Jeans Sports Shop pregame show. Make sure to stay tuned for the EOT Insurance Intermission Report and your Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show. And in our postgame show, we'll name our Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game, as well as our Farm Bureau Financial Play of the Game. And our scoreboard brought to you tonight by KLN Family Brands. And we thank you to the Keys of the Game, brought to you as well by the Goose Group. And Bob Williams, at our football games, we always like to thank and make sure to thank our sponsors. We appreciate them for their support. Also the work of Lance Rock, helping getting them all on the air. We appreciate that. Also our Ace Serves tonight, brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry. We appreciate all the support, as well as the sponsors that I did not mention yet. We thank them for all your support of Yellow Jacket activities, whether it's on Magnitude Sport, through the school, or however you support. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's such a cool thing, Jason. I know even after the football game last night, what we did as a family went back and listened to you and Bob. So, it's just one of those things that I think it's become a part of what we are and what we're about, and it's really fun. And I don't know, tournament time. There's no other word for it, Jason.
And I will say this, there will not be a Green Bay Packer rant tonight like there was a couple last night. We'll avoid those tonight.
Well, I was waiting to see how you could fit that into volleyball, but I figured if there's a will, there's a way.
Well, I'm sure a couple Aaron serves might look like a couple Aaron Rodgers passes on Sunday, so we'll see.
Wow, you are really turning tide on your Packers. Those
still love them, just a little upset with them.
I think we could maybe see your picture under the in the dictionary and bandwagon.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm glad to know it hasn't gone that far yet.
Still love them, just a little upset. The Yellow Jackets getting ready to go. So are the Hornets. DJ Arlie Ohm with the hits tonight, getting the teams motivated and fired up. As the Yellow Jackets will get the first serve with Mallory Greif to serve. Greif with the serve. The libero Selly dives up. Now they go near side. And two hits quickly called against the Hornets, and it's 1-0.
And for those of you who joined you guys last night, Jason, you saw how important a quick start is. So let's hope the Yellow Jackets keep this rolling. And
attack in the middle. Now Greif pump ahead. Wacker the set near side. That's for Pilgrim, dug up by Selly. Now Selly will send that into the nets. And quickly, the Yellow Jackets up 2-0. A lot of energy in the gym tonight. Frazee brought a good contingent of students. Perham's got theirs as well. As Greif will serve. Nice short serve, and that'll be the ace for Mallory Greif. Her first of the night.
Yeah, what a great start for the Yellow Jackets, 3-0. They look like they're moving well. They're communicating really well. I can tell that and hear that from here.
And there's another Ruder Family Dentistry ace from Mallory Greif, and it's 4-0. Wouldn't be surprised if Molly Fairbanks, I know timeouts are vital in volleyball, but you might want to use one early to try to settle your squad down a little bit.
Well, and it's some of that nerves, being a younger squad, and this could be a key point here. I can't see it going 6-7 points without her calling a timeout maybe.
Able to dig that one up, and now George sends it over. Greif is there with the pass to Wacker. Near side, Pilgrim finds the opening. Kennedy Pilgrim with the kill. And just like that, the Jackets are up 5-0 on the Hornets.
Really good focus here by the Yellow Jackets tonight. They're moving well and covering up all of the spots. Even when the Hornets do bring it back, they seem to be right where they need to be.
Sent over, Greif there, pass up to Wacker now for Hackle. And there's the illegal hit against the Yellow Jackets for 2 hits on the double touch, and it's 5-1. And now serving will be Ryan Eckerts for the visiting Hornets, who trail by a score of 5-1 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Thiel in the back row punches that over, and it's long. As it's 5-2. And there's the serve by Hacker. Set here for Berkman in the middle. Frazee trying to control and keep it under, but they go in the net.
And there's that double block we were talking about. I think it forces Frazee to set further back than they want to right now, Jason, as the Yellow Jackets are so long right at the net.
Maya Richter to serve with the jump serve at Selly. Set here near side. With the attack is Rats, and she'll get the kill. Elsie Rats with the big kill for the Hornets makes it 6-3.
And that might have been the first time I saw a little miscommunication by the Yellow Jackets. It was kind of like two outfielders coming together, and either one must have really called it. So the Yellow Jackets need to shore that up, make sure they're passing well.
Hackle gets that over off the serve from Vegan. Right side, diving there, Thiel, nice dig up. Hackle into the back row. The Hornets try to keep it alive, they can't.
Wasn't for lack of effort. They covered a lot of ground on that one on a nice hit by the Yellow Jackets.
Now Morgan Berkman to serve for the Jackets. Set near side. Attack there, Rats. Richter, Berkman with the set. Richter will send it over. George. Pass no sip in the back row for Greif. Up ahead, Wacker. Near side for Hackle. But the Hornets keep it alive for a moment, and then Thiel's there for the kill.
I don't know, just what struck me right there in that sequence is the flexibility or versatility of the Yellow Jackets. We had Morgan Berkman setting to Maya Richter, which they probably would like that reverse ways, but the Yellow Jackets all did what they needed to do.
And Berkman sends that one deep and long, and it's now 8-4. And now getting ready to come in. And to serve will be Allie Bessler. And that's short. And Jaden Hackle will serve for the Yellow Jackets. Hackle sends that one long. All right.
Somewhere in the middle. That's what we're looking for, right, Jason? I still think we're kind of in that nerve part of it yet. I think that first set is you see a lot of nerves and a lot of things that are uncommon for athletes to do, and I think it'll settle in here nicely as they get a good flow going.
Olivia Pilgrim dug up by George, sent over there by Mayfield. Saved here. Now the Hornets send it back over. Set whacker for Theo, and she's blocked at the net. Nice job there, Cadence Mayfield, to get the block.
And that brought the Hornet fans to their feet on a really nice block.
Their fans are energized. Their players are bringing the energy as well. You can just see it on that block. As a nice serve there, Richter up to Wacker. Now for Theo, blocked again. And this is what you talked about, Lance. And we talked about, I definitely hammered it, but it's letting this team hang around and get confident. And they're starting to feel it, and they're playing loose.
Yep, and I think that's one of the things you got to guard against. So Yellow Jackets, go back to what you're good at here, and hammer that ball away.
And there's an illegal hit.
And again, it's one of those things of all the sports we cover, Jason, this is the most game of momentum that I can think of, because it can go. It looked like the Yellow Jackets were going to cruise, and all at once, here comes the Hornets back.
Now Pilgrim sends that over. With the attack rife there, read it perfectly. Now quickly set over by Wacker, a nice kill. Lainey Wacker timed that perfectly, but a big dig up there by Greif to make it 10-8.
And I like that, Jason, because she wasn't right at the net and tipping it over. It seems like when you're right at the net, everybody's scooching forward. She stayed back off the net and dumped it in nicely.
And a kill at the net. Nice job there. Cadence Mayfield, that's Ryan Eckert with the kill. And it's 10-9. Now Haley Selly. That far side for Kennedy Pilgrim. Selly there. Quickly sent over, but Thiel read that. Wacker. Thiel will just push it over. And the attack long, but there's a tip at the net, and they get the call. Sending that one was Katie Vegan, and we're not at a 10 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
And how quickly the tides have turned, Jason. We were just talking about Hornets maybe using an early timeout to stem the tide, and here we are back where we started.
Thiel up ahead for Wacker. Set now for Thiel. Thiel with the kill. And now Thiel will serve. Thiel, a nice serve. Hornets retreat, but keep it alive. Wacker with the set. Berkman, the kill. Just buries it inside the line. Morgan Berkman with her first kill tonight.
She's been so good at that this year, Jason. It's that quick set right in the middle, and she's able to angle her hits wherever the defense is not, and that's quite a skill that she has, and it's more so I'm impressed with the vision she has.
Field to serve. And again has the Hornets reeling, but they get it over. Hackle up ahead, Wacker. They're going to go to Pilgrim. Kennedy Pilgrim gets that to drop in just past the outstretched arms of Marcella George. And now the Yellow Jackets have taken a 3-point lead on their KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
Yeah, and what a scrappy play by the Hornets too, Jason, as they were in the chairs and knocked chairs over, and they're getting after every volleyball. So give credit to the Hornets and their coaching staff right now.
And an illegal hit there on Frazee that gives it back to the Yellow Jacket service of Willow Thiel, who's just been dynamic at the service line tonight for the Yellow Jackets. And that one short, but it gets it over and does its job. As it's 15-10. And there's the timeout called by the Hornets. We'll take a quick break. Yellow Jackets lead by 5 on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Back to action, Pilgrim at the net. Frazee blocks it. And now that's put into the nets by Ryan Eckert. It's 16-10 now. Willow Thiel with a strong serve. Again, she's on a nice run. Better receive for the moment. But the Hornets still scrambling. Wacker, Pilgrim. George up ahead. Pushed over that time by Vegan. George with a nice play to keep it alive. Now Vegan taps that over. Right now, not much power from the Hornets where they're at, and that's dropped in. Kennedy Pilgrim, but no, she was in the net. She knew it right away. The up official for a second, but the down official saw it right away. That's kind of one of the things we joked about is if we said we looked into volleyball officiating. That's one that I would struggle with all day long.
You are not alone on that one.
Set far side for Berkman. Sent over that time by George with the Yellow Jackets keeping it alive. Berkman sends it over. Set in the middle. Vegan tries to wind and fire, but it's blocked. George off the top of the net. And the Yellow Jackets extend the lead to 17-11. And now serving will be Mallory Greif, who started off the night with a nice run for the Yellow Jackets. That got the Yellow Jackets up to a 5-0 lead. That Frazee rallied back to tie it at 10. But since then, the Yellow Jackets have rattled off 7 of the last 8. And there's a nice kill on the far side by Ryan Eckert, the junior. Buried that one.
It sure seems, Jason, like it's been coming to play all night, that a good play and you're at the service line.
Pilgrim. There, Berkman sends that one out.
Kind of the danger zone again. The Yellow Jackets were up by 6-7 points in that first, before that first rally by the Hornets. Here we go again.
Greif. There, Pilgrim. Hornets are able to send it over. Greif again. Pilgrim, Kennedy Pilgrim to kill.
Really nice setup there by the Yellow Jackets, and you know my theory. If you've been watching us long enough, I sure like to get to 20 first. Sure seems like it's one of those telltale signs of you can see the end in sight. So Richter at the service line with the jump serve.
A nice serve there again. With the attack there, Rats, but a good block at the net by the Yellow Jackets. Frazee keeps it alive, though. Wacker set for Berkman. She leaps, goes soft with the tip, and drops that down.
Yeah, nice job by Berkman adjusting. And I think on that block, Jason, you can see her kind of shaking out her hand. I don't think, might be one of those jam finger type situations, but she's toughing it out and looks like she's ready to go.
She definitely appears to be okay as she works on the blocks there, but the Yellow Jackets are in the nets, and it's 19-14 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And Vegan will serve. Thiel up ahead to Wacker. She quickly sends it over and gets another one.
Boy, the Yellow Jackets have used that well tonight, whether it's the middle tip by Morgan Berkman or it's Lainey Wacker, just finding that opening. They're really seeing the floor well tonight.
Berkman with the serve coming in on that one was Selly. And now Vegan sends that, or excuse me, that was Rats. Far side, Thiel blocked at the net. Richter, Greif, and Berkman will have to send it over. She does, keeps it in. Rats tips it over. Berkman's there. Wacker quickly again, but the illegal touch on the direct 2 hits makes it 20-15.
Great idea. She saw that corner opening up. Just couldn't quite get spun around well enough to get her both hands together. But I like what the Yellow Jackets are thinking right now.
Allie Bessler to serve. Wacker sends that over to Thiel into the nets. And here comes Frazee again. As it's 20-16.
Seems like the Yellow Jackets get that 5 to 7 point advantage, and then Frazee really rallies.
Wacker with the set. Hackle. Dug up nicely again. That's by Selly. An illegal hit on the set. The double hit makes it 21-16 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. EOT Insurance Intermission report coming up after set one. Sent over Pilgrim. Set near side, now pushed here. Over to the far side, Olivia Pilgrim again. Just misses the sideline, and it's out. And it's 21-17.
Wow, it seemed like that ball almost curved as it was going. I'd love to have been down the line to see what happened there, but it looked like it was going to dive in, and at the last second kind of was like a slider and took off out of bounds.
Set here, Pilgrim, or Thiel there, looking for the tip. And they give it to her. 22-17. And Lainey Wacker will serve. Set near side, that's pushed over there. Now Thiel backs up, gets a good swing at it. And the Hornets running again. Greif passed up ahead, Wacker for Pilgrim. Sent over George with a nice shot to save it. The Yellow Jackets in the net, Wacker. 22-18. We got a full slate of playoff football games coming up on Saturday. Make sure to tune in for both of them. East Grand Forks and the Yellow Jackets from Ted Minover Field at 2 o'clock. Also, these Frazee Hornets will take on the Barnesville Trojans, also at 2 o'clock. Both games streamed live on the Main Street Sports Network. Serve here. Set near side. Thiel blocked at the net. Yellow Jackets punched it over. Sent to the far side. Pilgrim's there. Wacker now with the set. Looking for Kennedy Pilgrim. Battle at the net. Olivia Pilgrim sends that over. Now Kennedy Pilgrim winds and fires and nails that one for the kill. And it's 23-18.
And the Yellow Jackets were really good on the offense there, just relentless, as it looks like we got another timeout.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Welcome back to the Hive. Set over, and Frazee gets the kill and the point to make it 23-19 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Now serving will be Madison Olsen, as the Hornets trail 23-19, and that's into the net. Make it 24-19 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. They're looking for set number one is Mallory Greif. Will come back in to serve. Greif with a short serve. Read there by Rats. Now sent over. Thiel up ahead for Berkman. Berkman extends, but it's dug up and now pushed over by Frazee. Thiel up ahead. Hackle will just send it over. That's looked like it would have been long, but it was played. And sent over there by Selly. Sets here near side. Kennedy Pilgrim. Selly's there. Berkman buries it. And it's 25-19. The Jackets take set one. Our EOT Insurance Intermission report. Yellow Jackets were able to get the momentum when they needed to and got some big kills when they needed.
Right, and I think they stemmed the tide of the Hornets, and you got to give the Hornets credit. They were really, the word that comes to mind for me is scrappy. They just were all over the floor, and things that we thought might have dropped in didn't because of their effort, and I don't think you can take that away from them. If you're the Yellow Jackets, I think you can clean up a few things, especially kind of those lulls when you get up by 5 or 6 instead of waiting for the Hornets to come back. You know, like you had said, put the pedal to the metal and extend that lead and get it out of reach. And so I think both squads have something they can build on for match 2. Hopefully we see some good volleyball.
That's your EOT Insurance Intermission report. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Welcome back to the Hive. As we get ready for set number 2, the Hornets will serve. Yellow Jackets take set 1, 25-19. Madison Olson will serve set number 2 between the Hornets and the Yellow Jackets. Thiel. And a little hit gets us started. And Frazee has the early 1-0 lead. Olsen again with the serve. Berkman to Wacker, near side. That's Razor, and she sends that long. Long and wide, it's 2-0 Frazee.
And I think you can see what you talked about in the pregame, Jason, is the confidence that the Hornets are gaining by each point that they gain here. So look for the Yellow Jackets to go back, and here a good swing and a perfect timing for that one.
Morgan Berkman with authority makes it 2-1. Mallory Greif will come in to serve. As Greif gets the instructions and drops in another nice serve, and it's out on the return. And we're tied at 2. Winner of this one will get the winner of Holly and Fergus Falls. That'll be Friday night. And a serve there by Greif makes it 3-2, and a quick 3-0 run for the Jackets has them the lead.
Yeah, and it's amazing how quickly it turned. It was just kind of electric in here when the Hornets made that little run, and the Yellow Jackets just kind of calmed the storm.
Holly has won set 1 over Fergus Falls, 25-15, as we're even at 3 as the run comes to an end. We'll have some more scores for you in just a few minutes. As Greif gets the return. Field now, it's Hackle will send that over. Frazee has an opportunity here, and the Hornets really need to take advantage of this one. They try with Rats, and they do. Elsie Rats with the kill, and the Hornets regain the lead.
Yeah, they look a lot more confident than they did to start this match, Jason, and you can just see they're starting to communicate more and moving that ball around.
Oh, nice serve. Berkman pushes it up for Kennedy Pilgrim, who taps that over. Now another opportunity for Frazee, but a good block at the net. Frazee does keep it alive. Now Perham will have an opportunity. Oh, they had an opportunity. And we're now tied at 4. Or, excuse me, it's now 5-3 under Kale and Family Brand scoreboard. Thiel. And Berkman with the tip, finds it in the middle. Read it perfectly and drops it in. It's 4-5. 5-4.
And it's set up so nicely by her. She really powered the first 3 or 4 hits she had, and she kind of gets everybody scrambling, and then she lays that tip in there so nicely.
Maya Richter with the serve out the tape. Rats with a nice hit, but a dug up by Perham, but Hackle puts it in the net. And Frazee has a 6-4 lead.
Seems like the Yellow Jackets are just like a split second off on their timing, and you wonder what goes into play with all that, but look for them to shore up their passing a little bit and then get a good rotation and a good offensive set.
Into the nets on the back row attempts by Ryan Eckert, and it's now 6-5. And the Yellow Jackets will have Morgan Berkman at the service line. Berkman with a powerful serve has the Hornets running and drops that one in. Just finds the near corner. Just trying to send it over and keep it alive. Misread on the near side, dropped in perfectly.
And that was, I don't think I could have, from that position, thrown that into that spot. So nice job, Hornets.
As Bessler will serve. Thiel. Whacker. Back for Thiel. Thiel the kill.
It just looks so good, Jason, when things go like that. And everything from the setup to the set to the hit was just perfect on that one. And if you could bottle something up, that would be the one.
Hackle into the net on the serve. And it's 8-6. Just those little things. You get that perfect point to play before, and you give it right back.
Well, you can't maintain that energy and that momentum when we have unforced errors, and I think that's one of the things that's plagued the Yellow Jackets.
And Thiel drops that one in on the far side. Good diving attempt by Sally, but she was late to get over there, and it drops in.
And the Yellow Jackets need to put together not 1 or 2 points here. They need to go on a 5, 6, 7, 8-point run here, make some separation, and just build that confidence for themselves right now.
And just as you say that, the Hornets get another point there. Sending that one over is Cadence Mayfield.
And again, just a little off. That instead of being 6 to 8 inches on our side of the net, it was 6 to 8 inches on the other side.
There for Pilgrim. Dug up. Frazee sends it over off the top, and it drops. Cadence Mayfield again, and the Hornets lead 10-7.
Now you wonder the reverse way. How far does Coach Morrison go before she decides to call a little timeout? Maybe not to regather our troops so much, but maybe just to stop Frazee run.
And there's Greta Razor off the tape and drops down for a kill. That's 10-8. And Willow Field might be the answer to the service line. She had that good run that really gave the Yellow Jackets some separation in set one. We'll see what she can do here in set two. Selly was there, and they were ready for it. Nice job there on the serve receive, but it's blocked and drops in. Everything was perfect except for the block at the net for the Hornets. But a nice job by the Yellow Jacket front row to cut in the lead.
Well, one of the things with Thiel at the service line is you're going to get power, and then she threw that changeup in the time before, and so it kind of keeps you off guard when you know that someone can do both.
Nice send over there by Vegan. Now Kennedy Pilgrim, there's Selly. Set again for Vegan again. Hackle there. Whacker with the quick set over. Frazee keeps it alive. Now Pilgrim again. Punched over, Frazee. Field at the back set for Pilgrim. Frazee trying to get something going, settling down, but
get a quick middle here to Berkman. It's usually kind of that equalizer. If you can get that quick set to her right in the middle, it's tough to recover, but here goes the Hornets again.
They lead 11-9. You just feel that one of these two teams is going to go on a bit of a run, and right now, the way the energy is, you think it might be on the Hornets side of the net.
Yeah, the whole Hornet bench, including all the players, dressed and non-dressed, are just going crazy right now.
Olsen with the serve. Set far side, tapped over, but no. Yellow Jackets keep it alive. Now Frazee kind of reeling a little bit. They push it back over. Field. And there's a kill. And a timeout. Yellow Jackets trail by 3 on the Main Street Sports Network. Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets trail the Hornets by a score of 12-9 on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. They had the momentum out of the timeout. They still have the serve. Berkman up ahead for Whacker. Now back to Berkman. Off the tip, and it's Frazee will send it back over. Collision by the Yellow Jackets, miscommunication. And it's 13-9, Frazee.
And again, I think the Yellow Jackets need something to go their way here. It's a little quiet on their side where they were communicating really well earlier. Now a little bit quiet, so let's get some stuff going.
And it's into the nets, and it's 14-9. Kennedy Pilgrim Dug up nicely there by Selly to keep it alive. Berkman, whacker, back to Kennedy Pilgrim off the tip of the net, or by the front row by Frazee, excuse me. And now that's off. And it's 15-9 off the pole, and it's 15-9.
Yeah, and you really can feel that momentum, Jason, and how much it is really driving the Hornets right now.
Blocked at the net. Pilgrim keeps it alive. Razor sends it over. Now Berkman off the tip and out. It's one of those quick reactions. It might have gone long or wide, but your first reaction is protect yourself and keep it alive, and it goes off her hand and out.
And that's exactly what it was. She put her hands up to kind of protect her head, and it just came too quick, and here come the Yellow Jackets back. This has kind of been the rotation all year, Jason, that has been really good. Greif at the service line. It just seems like a good setup for the Yellow Jackets.
And that one sent long by Pilgrim. Hackle drops that one in. Maybe that's the one that gets the momentum back on the Yellow Jacket side. Maya Richter will come in to serve. Richter. Nice short serve. It's a Ruler Family Dentistry ace.
You know, and as well as the Hornets have played, and I'm not taking anything away from them at all, Jason, it's still 16-13. The way it's been going, I thought I'd look at the scoreboard and it'd be a 7, 8, 9 point deficit, but it's not. So a little run here by the Yellow Jackets gets them and takes the lead right back.
Berkman, that's Selly with it, set near side for Rats. Greif there, pass up ahead. Now for Berkman. Saved by the Hornets. They are able to get it over. Far side, Hackle into the net. Your first to 20 is going to be really interesting here in this one, Lance.
It is. And, you know, right now you got to favor the Hornets. They're just playing really, really well.
Katie Vingan with the serve. Set far side. Hackle dug up there by Rats. Now they're going to come back to her. Blocked at the net. Berkman. Frazee hustling to keep it alive. They can't. Good hustle. And you see that after every point. They're scrappy and they're trying to get to everything.
Right, and right now it's their energy level. That's the 3-point difference in this. Probably more than 3-point difference is just they're going after everything full speed.
Morgan Berkman to serve. Now set up in the middle for the attack, but it's long. But a tip of the net. Getting the kill, Jaden Sonnenberg. That's a 4-point Frazee lead. You can just see it. The Yellow Jackets feel like they're tensing up a little bit. The student section tensing up a little bit. On the other side of the gym, as you can see on the camera, a lot of energy.
Yep, tons of energy coming from the Hornets side.
And an answer like that to get your side a lot of energy is Willow Thiel. And she gets a big kill there.
Right, did we talk about the game of baseball or softball? You have the closer. She's kind of that closer. I think when things aren't going well, all the girls look towards Willow, and she delivers and does a really nice job of taking that leadership.
Hackle with the serve. Sent over, pushed back at the top of the net. A little early on the jump for the block attempt. And it's 18-16. She did what she wanted to do, but...
And it was the right idea. Just, you know, it's one of those, it's a game of inches.
Hackle with the serve and an ace serve. And it's a Reuter Family Dentistry a serve, and it's 18-17, and we're going to have a timeout. It's called by the Hornets. We'll take a break. The Hornets lead by 1 on your KLIN Friendly Brad scoreboard on the Magnitude Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit perhamrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
The timeout paid off. The serve goes long, and it's 19-17. And Frazee will serve. And that's Elsie Rats. Hackle to Wacker, far side, Razor pushes that over. Pass up near side for Mayfield, off the block, it drops down. And it's 20-17 Frazee.
And there's that magic number, so we'll see if it holds true. You know, a 3-point advantage.
Elsie Rats short serve and an ace.
So right now you're battling 4 set points, you know, to make up 8. So some work to be done here if you're a Yellow Jacket fan.
Richter set Wacker for Razor, blocked at the net. Field there to send it over. Battle at the net, so collision into the net, and Frazee is the one that ends up in the net. And Pilgrim comes back in at 21-18. That sends Laney Wacker to serve. Put over, saved by Hackle, punch back field. Greif sends it over. Set there on the far side, and a kill for Ryan Eckerts, and it's 22-18. This one might open some eyes in our section. We talked about parity.
Yes.
And this is to even it up, folks. That's the thing. It's still only a 1-0 Perham lead, but that one's out. At 18, 23-18 in a timeout. We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets trailing on your KLIN Friendly Brand scoreboard.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back into the Hive. Out of the timeout, the Hornets serve. Grimes there for Wacker with the set. Razor in the middle, and the kill for Dretta Razor. Berkman comes back in as Littlefield goes to serve. And if you're Frazee, this is the one you have to avoid, that run from Thiel at the service line.
And if you're Perham, I think you got to get it to 23-23 or 23-22. Probably 20, and it's not going to happen as we go. you got to give credit to the Hornets, Jason. They are really playing well right now.
Looking to close out set 2 at the service line will be Madison Olson, as the Hornets have set point in set number 2. Hackle. Wacker the set near side. Razor sends it just in. Just drops that one in. Feathered that one perfectly.
And I hate to say it this way, but I think you're at the point here, if we don't come back, you got to have a few good points here, Jason, just to kind of get your confidence back heading into set 3.
Greif with the serve. Set there off the block. Greif is there. Wacker for Kennedy. Pilgrim saved by Frazee. Pass to the far side and long. Looking for that one was Ryan Eckert, but she sent that long. 24-21, Greif to serve. They've staved off 2 set points so far, have the Yellow Jackets. Short serve. Set again for Eckert. Pushes it through. Greif there. Wacker with the set for Hackle. Dug up nicely in the back by Rats. Sent over on the near side here by Vegan. Now for Jaden Hackle. This time she puts it down and gets the kill. It's 24-22. And there's a timeout called by the Hornets. We'll take a quick break. Yellow Jackets trail by 2 on the KLM Family Brand scoreboard. Well, now we're starting to see the Hornets tense up a little bit. They lead 24-22. The Yellow Jackets have staved off 3 set points and still have to serve with Mallory Greif at the line on your KLM Family Brand scoreboard. It's 24-22. You talked about making a little bit of a run. Lance, the Yellow Jackets have done just that. And another nice serve by Greif. Sent over and Pilgrim puts it up. Wacker, far side, Hackle. Saved. And now the Hornets send it in and over. Berkman sends it near side. It drops, and it's a kill. Getting the kill, Ryan Eckert. And Frazee takes set 2 to even the match at 1. We'll be back, or we'll keep our EOT insurance. We'll keep our EOT insurance report here as the Yellow Jackets are evened up. Just the energy and the life from Frazee was outstanding in set number 2.
Right, and I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, you're probably going to say on that one a little too late. They really got focused in and did the things they wanted to do, but it was at set point at 24, and they made that run. If they could have made that at 21 or 22, I think it might have gone differently, and it might have been one of those 26-24, but take nothing away from the Hornets, Jason. They came to play, and you said it earlier. When you're the lower seed, you have nothing to lose coming into this, and that's exactly the way they're playing right now. So, you know, it's going to be curious to see, to me, what happens now in set 3. Are the Yellow Jackets going to regroup? Are we going to see the same sort of things out of the Hornets?
Well, we'll take a break as the Yellow Jackets and the Hornets find themselves knotted at 1. That was your EOT insurance report as we get ready for set number 3.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Play Care, Doggy Daycare, or Play Care is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Play Care at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Welcome back to the Hive. Set 3, Mallory Greif with the serve. Going with that short serve near side. George sends that over. Whacker with the set 4. Hackle blocked at the net. Frazee keeps it alive. But an illegal hit starts this set.
And one of the things that I think might be the key coming up here is Hackle has really turned on the offense here. It wasn't coming to her as naturally as it normally does, and she's really hitting and striking the ball well right now.
Sent over. Hackle. That hit the pin. And it's called. It's 2-0. Mallory Greif will serve. And it's 3-0. Yellow Jackets out to a quick run.
Boy, and it's amazing how this rotation, time in and time out, Jason, has been the one that's kind of made the run for the Yellow Jackets. And I wish I had more time to spend figuring out the reason, why. Why does something work better in any sport than something else? And for the Yellow Jackets, this must be their comfort level right now as they're playing really well in this rotation.
For Frazee, that was their first set win in 18 days as they pick up set number 2, but they trail 4-0 under KLN Friendly Brand scoreboard after going into the net. They were swept by Detroit Lakes, Breckenridge, Barnesville, and Battle Lake. The Yellow Jackets were coming off a 3-1 loss to Pequot Lakes. Blocked down at the net there. Morgan Berkman gets the block, and it's 5-0.
Yeah, great rebound for the Yellow Jackets here to start with. We've seen this before, and then all of a sudden here comes the Hornets back. But Greif just puts them in good spots like that with a tough serve. Hard to get that returned.
Ruder Family Dentistry ace for Mallory Greif. And a timeout called by Frazee as the Yellow Jackets off and running early. It's set number 3 on the Main 2 Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
United Community Bank. I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
As we come out of the timeout, Frazee with the kill at the net ends that run. And Molly Fairbanks doing a nice job with their timeouts. They seem to have worked out for the majority of them tonight. Greif adjusts at the last second. Thiel with a back row attack set near side for Rats. Off the block, it drops in for a kill in front of Willow Thiel, and it's now 6-2. I wonder if there's a stat that you could find about points after timeouts in volleyball, what that would look like to see how it go.
Right, or just does it change it to your favor? Is there a plus minus that's there? There is tonight, I know that.
Berkman with the kill for the Yellow Jackets on the counter. And Maya Richter will coming to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Well, the key, the Yellow Jackets got out to a fast start with Greif at the service line in set 1, but Frazee came back as Richter puts that one into the net. In set 2, Frazee started off in the lead early and Adler gave that up.
And both sets, Jason, they kind of held on at the end, both squads. So so far, I haven't seen the big run from either team, and that might be the difference in this whole match.
Rats now for Berkman, blocked it to net. Frazee can't keep it alive, but Berkman gets a kill. 8-3 for the Yellow Jackets. Frazee, you touch on it, it's kind of struggled against Berkman in the middle.
Right, and there's good timing between Lainey Wacker and her on those quick sets. I'd like to see the Yellow Jackets use that a little more right now.
Greif up ahead, Wacker, far side for Thiel. Selly digs that up, now looking in the middle. Berkman was there, blocked in a battle at the net, but in the net are the Hornets. And in the net that time was Jaden Sonnenberg. We said her name a bit. The freshman's having a nice night as well for Frazee, but Yellow Jackets lead 9-3, their biggest lead since it was set 1 at 17-11 and 19-13. And Berkman with the serve. Now it's back to her. Berkman with the attack. Frazee converges, but they still send it over. Now Hackle. Back row Greif there. Now far side Thiel, push that over. Near side, sent deep, and Greif's there to push it up ahead for Wacker. Now for Thiel. Thiel lined that up and knew what she was going to do, and she gets the kill to make it 10-3.
Boy, and it just, we talk and we laugh a little bit about serve receive, but that just shows you the importance. Greif took that receive, a defensive receive, and just put it right on the hands of Wacker, and then everything looks so nice for the Yellow Jackets.
Rats, Thiel there. Pass again for Thiel, the block. Thiel punches it up. Greif gets there, but's unable to get it high enough to punch it over, and it's 10-4.
Again, it just seems, Jason, I know it's 10-4, that constant, just spreading that score a little bit here. Doesn't seem to be very easy for the Yellow Jackets tonight, making that little bit longer run than 2 or 3 points at a time.
Allie Bessler to serve. Richter now far side. Thiel just set it over. Played. That's an interesting one. It looked like it was going to go out. Then they try to save it and it hits the divider. And it's 11-4.
Yeah, and it definitely picked up speed coming down from that divider.
One of those times you just let the camera do the work. And thank you to Ryan Bowman. Let's set over Richter. Set far side for Razor. And she gets the kill. Yellow Jackets seem to have loosened up a little bit. And it's like the Frazee side now getting much more quiet after a big set 2 win.
Yeah, and another thing we probably didn't talk about is how long can you, they were playing so hard, Jason. How long can you keep that up? And it might just take a big hit there or a play, an unforced error that turns that tide back for the Hornets.
And now serving will be Elsie Rats. I thought the tape field was there. Now Razor dug up. Pass to the back, sent over. Hackle. Wacker for Thiel. Thiel buries it. I'm nonchalant with that because you're just so used to it. When Willow Thiel gets that perfect set, you know what she's going to do with it.
Well, and when that all comes together like it did in that offensive set for the Yellow Jackets, you just assume it's going to happen. One of the things I can't remember, Jason, could you always hit it off the net? I can't remember that. So something I'm going to have to do research on, and I'm sure my sister's at home watching saying, well, you should know that. But I don't. I can't remember if back when I was in school that was a or not. I know in tennis it is, but.
serve there by Selly off the tape, and the Yellow Jackets get the point. And it's 14-6. As Willow Field will serve for the Yellow Jackets.
It sure makes for a tough serve receive when it does hit the net. It kind of gets you scrambling, and it's amazing the quickness of these ladies and being able to adjust what they're doing.
Block at the net, but it goes out. And it's 14-7. Allie Bessler, excuse me, it's Madison Olsen coming in to serve. It's 14-7 on your KLM Family Brand scoreboard. We're even at one set apiece in set number 3. All set there for Razor, and she gets a nice kill there. Split the defense, Madison Olsen over her arms and down, and it's 15-7.
This is the spot you talked about earlier, Jason. I'd love to see the Yellow Jackets go on a run here, take it to 20-7. Just get that confidence back. Do the things you do really well right now.
And there's a block at the net.
And there's one of them. They are a good blocking team. And so let's make that run if you're a Yellow Jacket fan. And nobody better at the line than Mallory Greif to make that happen.
Another nice serve by Greif. And that one's sent long, looking for a tip. And they do not get it. And it's now 17-7. And a timeout called by head coach Molly Fairbanks and the Hornets. And we'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop, or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in SodaLakesProperties.com.
Welcome back into the Hive, out of the timeout. Yellow Jackets with a nice serve by Greif again. Thiel sends it over. Frazee will have an opportunity here. See if they take advantage. They don't. As Wacker, Thiel with the set near side for Pilgrim. Pilgrim into the nets, but again, out of a timeout. Frazee with another point.
Yeah, and I think they have to be 100% tonight on that with Coach Fairbanks. And there's a skill and an art to knowing when and where to call them, and she's doing a great job tonight.
As we've come to learn, every time I've tried to call timeout up here,
yeah,
I would be out of timeouts at 5-0 every set probably.
I have not figured out that is not a skill I have either, Jason.
Another nice serve by the Hornets, and Berkman with the kill there.
Going back to that, I think I'd be too nervous to coach volleyball. They'd get up by 3 and I'd be calling a timeout. Then I'd call an illegal one, and then we'd have all kinds of bad things happening.
Richter will serve. And she drops in a Ruder Family Dentistry ace. Does Maya Richter, and the Jackets lead 19-9. And a nice kill there coming back, Elsie Ratz. You can see her trying to fire up her squad. And then for Frazee, I know you're down 9. You get some of that momentum you talk about, like we talked about last set, that the Yellow Jackets were able to get. Now Frazee's kind of got to think the same thing as you get ready what's going to be a potentially a game-deciding set 4.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things you work for. You're trying to get back into this game, but if not, play real well going into the fourth set then and be ready to go.
Couple unfortunate breaks at the net for the Hornets there, and it's 20-10, and now serving will be Morgan Berkman. She started serving later in the year for the Yellow Jackets. And that's sent over by Frazee. They keep it alive. Now Hackle. And that's long. Yellow Jackets being noticed without Daisy Larson tonight. She was one of the key players, had suffered an injury during the Perham tournament.
Yeah, and she's just a calming influence on the floor this year, and someone who they really look to play some back row for them and kind of get that serve receive going.
Now Berkman with the back row attack. Dug up, though, by the Hornets. Set near side by Rats. That's long. Yellow Jackets closing in on set 3. Hoping to take a 2-1 lead. I put Frazee on the brink in set 4. As Jaden Hackle will serve. Set near side. Sent over by Mayfield. Razor with the left hand. There's Rats. Now Mayfield calls for it. Sends that over. Set far side. Thiel changes her mind. Set near side. Rats punches that into the net. 22-11. Hackle to serve. Your Kaylin Friendly Branch scoreboard shows the Yellow Jackets up 11. And into the net. The Rats will serve for the Hornets. Backs Richter up and an ace serve. And a nice grab by assistant coach Allison Kyle on that one. As it's 22-13.
And I think that's the one thing Coach Morrison's probably going to take away from this. Hopefully the Yellow Jackets end up on top, but being able to string points together. It just seems like we're going like 1 point at a time, and then we let the Hornets back in. And I shouldn't say let. The Hornets are proving that they're a formidable opponent and are earning these points. But I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, you really want to start stringing those points together, especially if you get deeper into this tournament.
Thiel blocked at the net. Frazee keeps it alive, and they win the battle. And it's 22-15. One of the things, Lance, we haven't touched on it a lot in our broadcast, but throughout the year we've kind of touched it on. Perham kind of struggles to close teams out, and that's starting to show in this one right here.
Right, and it's one of those things that if you're the Yellow Jackets, don't start just tipping it over. Go back to your hits. Go back to who's got you there. And again, we're seeing a lot of that free ball back over again. Get yourself set up. Do a nice job of getting it set up, and then go hit it.
But Frazee's in the net that time. After that rally, makes it 23-15. And yes, it's still an 8-point lead. But this one could have been.
Well, and I think that's what you want to work on. And I know they are working on it, but it's one of the things you want to do when this game, if you get further along in this tournament, you can't let teams back in when you have them on the ropes. And right now, the Yellow Jackets have the Hornets on the ropes in this set. They've got to start with this and take care of business.
Ryan Eckert with the kill there as Haley Selly will serve. Blacker set near side. Thiel softly sends that over. Frazee going to get called for the double touch. It's 24-16. Set point for the Jackets. As Willow Thiel will look to close this one out at the service line. Nice serve there, Thiel. And a block at the net by Berkman, but it's out. And it's 24-17. Our veteran line judge is all over that call. That's 24-17, Madison Olsen to serve.
One of the strengths of the Hornets tonight has been that's perseverance of not giving in when all looks lost, and they just do a nice job. They've been hustling all night, and they continue through set 3.
A block drops it in on the line there. Pilgrim and Berkman combine on that one. And the Yellow Jackets take set 3, 25-17. Nice response by the Jackets overall to take set number 3 over Frazee, as it's now 2-1 on our EOT Insurance intermission report. Nice bounce back. The Yellow Jackets set the tone and then eventually closed out Frazee.
Right, and I think they went back to doing the things that they can do well. Again, I'd like to see some more energy. I know it's one of those things, sometimes it's tough to generate it yourself, but again, look for the Yellow Jackets to go back to the things they do well. I haven't seen that middle quick set as much as I'd like to. Berkman is so good with that. I think that'll free up both of the outside hitters in Thiel and Hackle for the Yellow Jackets if we can get that middle going a little bit faster. So I would look for a middle attack in this set 4. Again, it's going to be crucial, and we'll see if the Hornets can regain that energy they had in set 2, to bounce back, and sometimes that's tough to do too. So a lot of question marks going into set 4, at least in my book.
The Yellow Jackets, or the Hornets, will take on Hawley on Friday night as the Nuggets knocked off the Otters 3-0. We'll take a break. That was your EOT Insurance Reports here on the Main Street Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PerhamRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets, when they open each set serving, they've won. Frazee, when they open serving, they won their set. We'll see what happens if that continues in set number 4. As the Hornets will start with Madison Olson. Again, Hawley's defeated Fergus Falls 25-15, 25-17, and 25-17. They await the winner of this one. And that will be Friday nights. And off the tape, and Pilgrim puts it down for the kill. And now Greif quickly checks in, and she'll get ready to serve. On your Kalen Friendly Brands scoreboard. As the Yellow Jackets are hoping that they will welcome the Nuggets back to the Hive and have another fun contest with their Highway 10 rival. But first, they have to try to eliminate the Hornets as the Hornets even it back up at 1.
You just get that feeling tonight that nothing is going to come easy for either team, I don't think, Jason. But again, we got to string some points together here, and the Yellow Jackets just got to get fired up and start hitting the ball hard and seeing what happens.
That one's sent long after playing it off the scoreboard. And it's now 2-1. Now Maya Richter will come in to serve. East Grand Forks has defeated Monaga 3-0. Pelican Rapids trailing DGF 2-1. Those are some area scores. We'll try to keep you updated as Berkman goes for the kill and gets it. makes it 3-1. Morgan Berkman with a nice kill there. Park Rapids area has defeated Warroad by a score of 3-1. Rats at the net, unable to get there to save it was Selly. That's 4-1 Yellow Jackets. Another strong start for Perham. They led 5-0 early in set 1. They led 6-0 at one point in set 2. Now lead 4-1 here, and a Ruder Family Dentistry ace makes it 5-1.
Yeah, and it's really, you mentioned it, but great start here for the Yellow Jackets, and you start to see some of that energy come back and, just play having fun and play loose, and what a great serve there.
Frazee was able to set it up, but sending it long was Katie Vegan, and it's now 6-1. This time it's Maya Richter with the early run at the service line for the Jackets. The other times it's been Greif, she drops that one. Apparently out. It was close. It's 6-2, and Katie Vegan will serve. And Berkman on the slide, dug up nicely by Frazee. Now near side, Rats to the block, but there was Thiel. Set far side, Hackle. Set back over. Wacker with the set. Now for Berkman in the middle. Off the block, but Frazee's able to keep it alive. No, they're not. It's an illegal hit, and it's 7-2. We'll see if head coach Molly Fairbanks elects to use that timeout soon. One of these times, I'm going to be right on that call, is Berkman with the serve. And that one's wide. And it's 8-2 as Berkman will serve. And Berkman with a nice line drive serve will be sent over by Selly. Our side, Thiel. Set back over, Thiel punches it over. Rats off the block, Richter's there. Berkman up ahead for Thiel on the far side. Selly, too strong, Thiel finishes it. It's 9-2, and she's thinking about it as Molly Fairbanks said she'll take the timeout. And we'll take a break. The Yellow Jackets lead by 7 on the Kayla Family Brand scoreboard.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Yellow Jackets lead 9-2. Berkman to serve out of the timeout. Looking for Rats or the Hornets. Set far side, Thiel on the illegal hit, and Fairbanks continues her perfect night on points after timeouts. Allie Bessler will come in to serve for the Hornets. We thank you for tuning in tonight. It's on the Magnitude Sports Network. Set. Thiel pushes that over. Near side, Rats, but another, in the nets are the Hornets this time. And it's out 10-3.
Again, if you're the Yellow Jackets, go back to what you do well here. Get a good serve going and run your offense. And Again, I'd like to see Thiel get a few hits in. We've kind of went other directions a little bit tonight. Get her warmed up if it's a Friday night match. It'd be good to get her confidence going and just let it fly a few times here when you got a score like 11-3.
Make sure to stay tuned for your Soda Property Zero Res post-game show. We'll name your Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game as well as your Farm Bureau Financial Play of the Game. All coming up in our post-game show as there's an ace for Hackle. And it's 12-3. And you can kind of feel that it's the beginning of the end for Frazee.
Yeah, and I never want to count them out because they've done such a great job tonight battling, but you kind of feel that little bit of the deflation in the gym here as things start to turn. But I wouldn't be surprised if they make a run, but great job by the Yellow Jackets.
A block at the net there. Makes it 13-3, but I think you touched on it in set 3. They exerted so much effort and energy in set 2, and I think they're just kind of wearing down a little bit.
Well, I think they covered every inch of the floor, Jason, and they were diving into the stands and doing all those things, and now you can just see it start to kind of unravel for them a little bit, and also give the Yellow Jackets credit as they're taking advantage of this.
Will Field just powers that one down with authority again as it's 14-3, Jackets by 11. Another nice serve by Hackle. And I think the service game, for the most part, for the Yellow Jackets has been on point tonight. As Razor is blocked at the net. Nice job there that time by Jaden Sonnenberg.
Right, I think it's one of the things that can be really good for the Yellow Jackets is how they do serve. They ran in a little rough stretch in the set that they lost where they couldn't string a couple of them together. But for the most part, all season long, I think it's been one of their strengths.
Greta Razor with the kill, and it's 15-4.
And you can kind of tell when we talked about playing a little tense. You can kind of tell that that's gone away. We've went away from now tipping everything over to full swinging again, and that just bodes well for the Yellow Jackets. A full swing, they got multiple ladies who can hit the ball really hard, and that's what happens.
As it's 16-4 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. They're closing in on a 3-1 victory. Field will send that over. Set near side. And Thiel again. Nice attack, but a nice play by Selly to keep it alive. Pilgrim. Lacker at the set field, pushes that over, drops it in. Frazee keeps it alive.
And there's kind of been how they've played all night.
And then a double hit.
And it forces the Yellow Jackets out of what they do well. So, again, give credit to Coach Fairbanks and her staff and the Hornets as they continue to battle. It's an impressive thing.
Pilgrim with a nice attempt, but Frazee keeps it alive. Ooh. Some miscommunication. I think there was someone said mine, and it kind of confused everyone. There was no one there, but Grape was able to get it. And that was sent over. Pass far side, Thiel. That's sent over by Mayfield. And that's long. Sending that long was Eckert, and it's 17-5.
Nice volley back and forth there. Not your typical volley, but fun to watch as both teams were all over the floor and working super hard.
Nice serve there. That was Thiel again with the serve. George sends it over. As Pilgrim pushes that over along the line, Frazee keeps it alive. Eckert finds the spot in the back and just buries it for a nice kill. It's 17-6.
Again, the importance, like you said, Jason, of that receiving. When you set something up well, both teams have done a nice job hitting the ball, but it's those scrambling plays that kind of keep each team from making that run that they'd like to see.
The Yellow Jackets 4 hits, and Frazee continuing to battle, makes it 17-7. The Hornets with a nice serve, and Pilgrim winds and fires, and she knew what she wanted to do, lined that one up and buried it, and it's 18-7.
Again, I think a lot of the Yellow Jackets offense stems from that middle hit, and again, it was not Morgan Berkman that time, but same sort of setup there, and I think the Yellow Jackets feel real comfortable right now with that middle hit, and hopefully that'll bode well to setting up those outsides.
Price does a nice job keeping that one alive. Hackle, a nice attempt off the roof. Couple of collisions, and Frazee will keep it alive. Now Berkman in the middle. Nice dig up there that time by Rats. Back of the set, Berkman blocked at the net. Yellow Jackets keeping it alive. Now it'll be Hackle to push it over, and it drops in. Miscommunication in the middle by the Hornets, drops in 19-7 in favor of the Jackets.
Another thing that always amazes me about volleyball, you hit 3 or 4 really hard shots, and then the fourth one's a roll shot, and it lands without anybody touching it. It's just one of those things that it's interesting. And another point here by the Hornets is they come up with the kill, and they just keep battling.
As Eckert will serve, trailing by 11 on your KLN Friendly Brands scoreboard. Thiel. There for Hackle. Into the nets, and it's 19-9. Begin to continue. Excuse me, that was Eckert to serve. Hackle. Set on the far side, off the block. Thiel keeps it up. Hackle with the block at the net, though. Sent over quickly, but Perham regroups. Thiel will send it over. Sellies, the pass up ahead, the front, the block at the net on the attempt by Vigan. Nice long rally again. Frazee will have an opportunity here. They're going near side for Rats, blocked. But there, Selly keeps it alive. Now the Hornets send it over. Now Perham needs to try to take advantage. And it's set over here. Greif unable to get to it, and it's down. It's 19-10. Line drive serve, Pilgrim. Whacker now for Thiel. Set near side, Rats punches it over. Thiel with the set there. Selly again with the dig, and now Rats gets a nice attempt, and Hackle puts it into the net, and it's 19-11.
You've called it before, Jason. I don't know how much further I'd let this go before I would call a timeout. Again, we've discussed that probably ad nauseum, how I would use up all my timeouts in the first set. But again, Coach Morrison, knowing what she's doing, lets the girls play this out. And, that's one of those things that maybe will run true if you follow through the tournament. You're going to have to rally through some of these times that things don't go your way.
Kennedy Pilgrim gets the kill to give the serve for Maya Richter. Pushed over, Greif unable to get to that one. And getting the kill that time for Frazee was Katie Vigan, and it's 20-12. Perham hit 20 first, as Vigan will serve, but it's been an 8-4 run for Frazee. As Frazee was into the net, says Berkman wins the battle and now will serve. Jackets 4 points away from closing this one out. But Frazee keeps that serve alive. And Hackle sends it over. Now Rats back. Thiel there. Thiel again. Frazee trying to keep it alive along the near side, but unable to pick that one up. It's 22-12. And Berkman will serve. The Jackets leading by 10. Nice serve, powerful serve. Unable to control the receive of the Hornets, and bearing in that one was Willow Thiel. As it's 23-12, Thiel's definitely making a case tonight for our Rivers Edge Chemistry player of the game with her effort. As Berkman will serve. Rats blocked at the net. And it's 24-12 with the Yellow Jackets looking to close this one out and set themselves up with the Friday night date with the Holly Nuggets here at the Hive.
And that would be an interesting one. Holly seems in the last couple of years, Jason, to really peak at the right time, and that's been tournament time. So no easy one coming to town on Friday night.
Quickly sending it over and ending it is Laney Wacker. And the Yellow Jackets take set 4. They take the match. They win tonight by a score of 3-1. We'll take a break and come back with your Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show and more on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good. It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary Zero Res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets take this one by a score of 3-1 tonight over the Frazee Hornets. They win set 1, 25-19. drop set to 25-22, but close out strong 25-17 and 25-12 to earn a 3-1 victory, and will take on the Holly Nuggets here on Friday night.
Yeah, and I think it was, looking back, and I think the Yellow Jackets will admit it probably wasn't their best well-played game of the season, but I think you can't lay that all on the Yellow Jackets. I think you've got to give a lot of credit to the Frazee Hornets, who were just scrappy all night long. They covered the whole floor, and they were just relentless on getting that ball back. And it wasn't that they were always trying for a point. It was just making the Yellow Jackets get into their offensive set over and over and over again. And sometimes that's an all right offense, too, is to try to wait out the other team making a mistake. So lots of credit for the Hornets coming in. It wasn't probably the records type of season that they wanted to have, but they sure didn't show that tonight with the effort that they put forth at the Hive.
They definitely battled tonight. That second set was fun to watch back and forth, and the energy that they especially put out in that second set was outstanding.
Right, and I think that's something that if you're Coach Fairbanks, that you build on, that that effort, that energy, and you bring that night in, night out. You just battle like that, and I think you'll see great strides made by the Hornets volleyball team.
Now it's time we'll name our Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game. We didn't discuss this too much, but I think we both agree it's Willow Field tonight.
Yeah, and I think for many, many reasons you could give her the player of the game, but for me, she's always there when it seems like the team needs her the most. And it's that when the Hornets made a 3 and 4 point run, it was Willow who shut the door and got the ball back to the Yellow Jackets and kind of shut down those runs. And one of the things that I've probably failed to talk about enough this year is how improved she is in the back row, Jason. And I don't think it was her best hitting night, but her all-around game tonight was just so important to the Yellow Jackets and so deserving of the player of the game tonight.
The Yellow Jackets get the win. They win this one 3-1. We'll take on Holly. We'll take a short break. Come back with your play of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial here on the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpeting Postgame Show.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham. Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe. beckoning you deep into the wild and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome back to the Soda Property Zero Res postgame show. The Yellow Jackets take the match 3-1. They advance, and now we'll take on Holly in the time of the year where it's survive and advance. That will be Friday night here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Our River's Edge Cabinetry player of the game was Willow Field tonight. Now it's time to name our Farm Bureau Financial play of the game.
And I don't think there was just one play that I could just pin this how it was going to finish up. But again, I got to go back to Mallory Greif and her job at the service line. She really, I think there was very few runs in this game where either team scored 5, 6, 7 points. But when the Yellow Jackets did, it was generally Greif at the service line. And she does just a great job of mixing up her serves. They're short, they're long, they're just to the left, to the right. She keeps the defense off balance really, really well. And for that reason, and for what she gave to the Yellow Jackets tonight, that'll be my play of the game.
I agree with you on that one completely. She was outstanding at the service line, really set the tone for the Yellow Jackets when they needed, and she did a great job with some nice runs for the Jackets tonight. Lance, we got a busy week on the Magnitude Sports Network. I know you're not a part of every game, but you're a part of it in a different way. Tomorrow night, we get a night off, but then Thursday night, or Friday night, excuse me, shows how confused I'm on the dates of the weeks. Friday night, back here at the Hive. It's going to be a fun one. Holly against Perham. These two teams have played a few times this year. The first time those two teams clashed, Perham defeated Holly 3-1. Then in the Perham Holiday Tournament, or not Holiday Tournament, the Perham KLN Invitational, Holly knocked off Perham 2-0, but that was a day the Yellow Jackets suffered a couple of injuries to a couple of key players. And now after that, they came back and defeated Holly 3-1 in a regular game in the regular season. So Perham holds a 2-1 edge on the Nuggets. You know, the Nuggets want to try to even that up at 2, and they come off a very strong performance tonight, winning 3-0 over Fergus Falls.
Yeah, and I one of the things that I brought up a few times tonight is over the last couple of years that we've covered this, it always seems like Holly is a team that peaks at the right time. And they end up playing their best volleyball at tournament time. And it usually stems from their play at the KLN tournament here in Perham. The last couple of years, they kind of came into the tournament playing okay. They left playing the tournament thinking that they could win the section, and I don't think they think any differently this year. If you're the Yellow Jackets, I think you played well tonight. I don't think you played great. And so the good part about that is there's room to grow here. And the Yellow Jackets, I think, will come out again, refocus, get a day of practice in, kind of work on a few of those things that didn't go so well tonight, and then come back with that renewed sense of wanting to work your way through domination almost of this tournament. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, at the end of the day, a win's a win, and they advance, and they'll be ready to play. And I know Holly's going to come in too and give it their best shot. And so nothing better than tournament time. And if you're the Hornets, hats off to you. You played your hearts out tonight. To seniors that you have and your coaching staff, you did a great job, and you gave everything tonight, and you had the Yellow Jackets on the ropes. And then this was kind of a mismatch in seeding, and when you come in and you steal a set and you make the opponent work really hard, there's nothing but congratulations and hats off to you guys. And it was a fun night of volleyball.
On the north side of things, it was all chalk. Roseau advances. Park Rapids defeats Warroad 3-1. Thief River Falls defeats Crookston 3-0. East Grand Forks over Monaga 3-0. South, there was an upset tonight. The 5-seed DGF defeats Pelican Rapids 3-1. Perham knocks out Frazee 3-1, excuse me, and Holly defeats Fergus Falls 3-0. So our quarterfinals are set. It's DGF and Barnesville and Perham versus Holly. On the other side, it's Roseau taking on Park Rapids and Thief River Falls doing battle with the East Grand Forks. So that's just getting into Friday. Now on Saturday, we have fun day lined up for you on the Magnitude Sports Network. The Frazee Hornets take on the Barnesville Trojans in football action, and also the Perham Yellow Jackets doing battle with East Grand Forks. A rematch of an exciting contest last week or a couple weeks ago at the Mine-Over Complex. So it's going to be a fun Saturday playoff afternoon, which is going to have good weather. I know yesterday I said cold, but it will be good weather on Saturday, and it should be a fun afternoon of football. Playoff Saturday in Minnesota is always fun.
Right, and Frazee's playing really well. Knocked off Hawley, who's a perennial good football team. Not slighting any words, it's going to be a tough matchup going into Barnesville. I'd say Barnesville's one of the top few, if not the top, Class 2A football team in the state of Minnesota. They've just been a powerhouse lately. So great matchup there, and you go and you give it your best shot. And like you stated very well, 14-11 game, Perham and East Grand Forks a couple weeks ago. So two really good matchups, both here on Magnitude. And it just continues to make a great season. And cross country, they're off to do their section thing in Bagley, I believe, and they're on Friday. So if you're a sports fanatic like you and I and Mr. Bowman are over here, it's the best time of year.
Well, we thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll be back here at the Hive on Friday as the Yellow Jackets take on the Nuggets. For Ryan Bowman, for Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.